So, hello everybody, welcome back to more Let's Play Crash Tag Team Racing. In the last part, we finished up Happily Ever Faster, and that penguin just learned how to fly. His planet needs him.
3, 2, 1, go. That was alright? Did I do it this time?
Nope.
Dang it. Gosh dang it. Deleting. Hi, people.
Alright.
Sir,
There's a ninja penguin in the background. It's distracting.
I think I have something you want, sir.
She's gonna get you, you gotta be careful.
The penguin is moving more than the drone or Crash is combined.
Anything,
Dude, just make the whole game on this penguin.
I'd buy that game.
Like, look at him. He's like, wow. Oh, now he's ready to strike. Oh, wait, no, never mind.
Oh, currency.
Now he's moved into the camera more.
Currency.
Yeah, he moved forward a little bit in that brief window.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Here's your power crystal.
He is distracting. I'm like paying attention to him.
Well, to be fair, there's not really anything else to look at, and why do those boxes vanish when you're talking to them? That's kind of
good. They're ghost boxes. Be careful. That's spooky. Moo. Great animatronic, 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Destroying your own park.
Creating your own park in a way that you could only manage to get around by destroying it. 10 out of 10. Great architectural design.
There's the 10 out of 10, flawless.
Right, so I'm not going to that level. I'm going to over here on the side.
Well, I'm one of those people who thinks it's like OCD inducing when they make amusement parks in a game and they like don't. I don't know if it's like they don't set the rules. Like no. They make it so it looks like it's impossible to navigate for normal humans, but it's a game, so they give it an excuse, which is a good excuse, but it gives me OCD, kind of like Eggman Land. Eggman Land's the same thing. It looks like a. It's like
to be fair, no one's supposed to navigate that.
Yeah, but I mean, Eggman Land's like huge, and it doesn't look like there's any place where humans can just walk around.
Why would humans want to?
Because it has cool music.
Okay, the only things moving right now is the crystals in the background and the coins.
The penguin's striking a nice pose.
Oh yeah, and the triangle button with the hat symbol, those two. The penguins are frozen, the people are frozen, that little Yeti there is frozen.
The penguin has a nice pose though, look at him.
Yeah. So does his buddy.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, they go to Eggman Land because it has good music. Funny enough, the only place in Eggman Land that looks like it's possible for humans to do stuff in is the home world or the lobby world or whatever you would call it.
The last werehog segment wouldn't be so bad if the doors were open, but...
The last werehog segment involves you going down chutes.
This is true. It can still happen.
Peekaboo. Because he got eaten.
Anyways, we gotta get back to the midway now. We have to come all the way over here just to buy that stupid outfit.
What will you get to unlock?
It's, for Nina.
For Nina, what is it?
It's her Tier 2 car. Which is the last thing that we need for Tier 2, so...
Nice.
You can go to Tier 3. And yes, you have to go back in the middle of the level, because I'm pretty sure one of the Tier 3 items is here in Tyrannosaurus Rex 2.
Wow. Dino wood. I remember back in 2000 where everybody was making Hollywood ripoff. Just for jokes.
They still do that. Not nearly as much.
That's so 2000 though. I mean, unless it says Hollywood, it's weird.
It's weird even when it says Hollywood. It's just... Never understood. What's the point of putting up that sign in the first place? It's not like you don't know where you are.
You mean in real life?
Yes.
I think it's just to sort of emphasize how big it is. That would be my guess.
It's not even that big. It's this little segment of Los Angeles. It's perfectly possible to skip. If you're going on city.
I mean, because it's really important, because movies and junk, you
You
know.
got me the job?
Being said, whenever I'm in LA, I tend to like to leave LA as soon as possible. So that might be why I think it's so small.
How do people live in LA? It's covered in smog.
That's, I don't know, I could go all day about how much I don't like that town, but which is ironic because when you actually think about it, the suburbs are very similar to Phoenix.
Oh, get out of here.
Oh boy.
At least Phoenix isn't covered in smog.
Downtown is, but the suburbs are fine. It's not nearly as bad as LA is, though.
Well, yeah, LA is like literally like a smog cloud. Like you have to like.
But LA is notorious for being a smog cloud.
Yeah, it's like literally living in a smog cloud. Isn't it like not safe to have your windows down in the car at all times or something?
I wouldn't doubt it. That would kill people here, because people leave their windows down on a regular basis.
Well,
especially this time of year.
Why do I have so many power crystals?
I mean, I leave my windows down.
You live in the desert, so you know. Ooh.
I wouldn't do it all the way. I mean, that's just stupid. You're asking people to break into your car. But
is she Nurse Nina, by the way?
DRIVE-THRU.
No. I assumed it was Nurse just because it was pink.
Alright, well. We got Nina's tier 3 now, too.
Nice. It's a really unfitting bone car for her. I don't know, I don't see how bones fit her that much. Because she's more goth.
Well, how do you represent goth in a car? Just paint it black?
Like, give her like a Batmobile ripoff or something, I don't know.
Actually, I would like to see that. Forget the drive-thru outfit. Nina needs to become Batman.
Well, Gotham City is gothic, so...
Exactly.
It works. Is he talking? I'm like... He's like just
3 power crystals. Yeah, his mouth does move a bit. He's moving around so much at the rest of his head that you can barely trace his mouth.
So who's the main villain of this game?
Good question. Would like to know. I don't.
Wow, you've played this game so many times and you don't even know.
Then he plays himself off as more of a mystery, as in like who did it anyways, so...
I don't even get it. It's like a mystery game and you're racing. Well, what does racing help?
Was there a reason to make it a mystery? Not really, but...
Well, what does racing help with mystery games? Like, I must figure out who stole the cookie from the cookie jar.
Pretty much.
And they're just like, I'll go race.
A little more serious than that, but not by much.
And they're like, I'll go race to figure that out.
Can you bring me some
Ninja
Cortex to fuel my latest
Neo Ninja.
And help
Neo Ninja's his new name.
Why can't that be canon? Well, it is, but why can't it be like his normal outfit?
Long, firm power
I don't know. He'd look. Well, actually, no. This was made after Twin Sandy. I was about to say, then it would ruin his charm into insanity a little.
This was after Twin Sandy.
And then I just thought of that. Yeah. But speaking of Twin Sanity, if like they ever work on Crash again, they should make Twin Sanity too. Because just imagine a bigger game with that much comedy.
If there was gonna be a Crash game made, I honestly think it would probably be a Twin Sandy-esque type.
Yeah, if it had the comedy and stuff, it would be amazing.
I doubt they would throw away the mutant concept entirely, but
they just give it to another name brand and nobody would care.
I've learned that my co-commentators.
I could see Radical or not Radical, some company doing that.
It would do me well.
Suddenly make it a part of still the Radical theme, prototype or something like that. No one will bat an eye.
This fine vehicle I'm standing beside now.
Why does everybody want 3 crystals?
Don't complain. It's better than them wanting like 3.5k for a tier 3.
Do your best.
Well, that's what I wanted.
No good playboy,
I know, but you don't have that much anymore, so I'd rather them take your power crystals.
Bet you Crunch is going to want that. He's wanted money for every tier so far. That's a nice car too.
Probably. That's a weird car.
Okay, admittedly the tire should probably be in the back instead of the front, but...
Yep.
Kid, you appear to be lost.
Hand floating.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're not.
Now you're just lost. Okay, no, this is gonna take forever if I keep listening to all these guys go on forever. Called it!
Yep, well, yeah, we
Money.
can that one time. There's a
Money's
lot of
good.
boxes around here. She's gonna want money too, yeah. I saw that one.
I think Engine actually wants an actual thing.
He's not ready yet. I'm doing my
I'm
best.
scared.
Yeah, he wants slippers.
Hey, where's your
Oh,
princess
hey,
outfit?
Crash. Thanks,
He
bro.
took it off, remember?
You gotta put it back on.
Woohoo! This is it. This is the car I've been waiting on.
That's disgraceful.
I'm more disturbed about the whole fact that Engine wants slippers. We skipped the cutscene, but essentially he's going on this whole thing about how the ultimate fuel of evil and diabolicalness is fuzzy slippers. And that he needs it to fuel one of his new machines.
I thought Engine was supposed to be like a serious, badass character when he was introduced. So
When
they
he was
sort of made him
introduced,
like
he
a...
was. Then came Crash 3. And Wrath of Cortex.
Actually, no, he
Twin
was...
Sandy didn't really have much of a speaking role, so I won't talk. Well, he didn't really in Wrath of Cortex either. But
well, not the Cortex.
this game, he was completely nuts.
Yeah, I think in Crash 2, he had a pretty good motive, and he seemed like a badass, or to an extent, not like a complete badass, but like a clear scientist with a job. And then
At least he seems like a scientist.
in Crash 3, same thing.
I wouldn't say so much of Crash 3. He seems a little...
He's getting a little
lost.
crazy. He's a little crazier in Crash 3 to an extent, but he's still that like.
It is because we
robotic-
see him more, because you only really see Engine in that intro cutscene and during the boss.
What horrors were you
Yeah,
in
and then
for?
Crash 4 at the beginning they try to make him I think a little comical.
That's when it began.
Then it sort of just went down. Down.
Twin Sandy made everyone nuts, though, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
say it
but
was Twin Sandy.
But at least they did it right. For the most.
Twin Sandy did it pretty good. I mean, put it this way: Cortex was supposed to be a serious villain until Twin Sandy, and ever since then, he's been his Twin Sandy self. No one's ever gonna write him normally ever again, just because of that, how it worked in that one game.
He's not nearly as like silly and crazy and awesome as he is in Insanity in terms of funniness and stuff, but he's still funny and etc.
I mean, he has his moments of being serious-ish, but then he gets chased by bees. And
The
he's the-
humble bumble.
trapped in Crash Dance Land. And plenty of other things that I'm not going to go into detail over in case we ever decide to LP that game.
So Insanity, I have a feeling down the road we will.
I'm sure it'll happen eventually. I mean, we've already done 2 of them. You're talking about doing some of the PS1 games.
Yeah,
I don't care if you do, but if we're ever going to split them up, I am not doing Bash.
I said I would do that, and I said if I wanted to torture myself, I would do it 200%. Like I said, if anyone really, really, really wants me to see me suffer, then yeah.
If you really want to see him suffer, we'll have him play Final Fortress.
Shut up. Or if you guys want to see me suffer in another way, 200% Crash Bash, I will do it. In the future, though, not now. Oh. After Final Fortress, you guys would need to give me a break. Don't even
You realize that's for 1,000 subs, right?
Yeah, don't.
At the rate we're going, that's not going to happen until like 2020, if we're lucky. Actually, no, it's going to be after. It's going to be like 2030 at the rate we're going. Because this channel will open up in 2011, 2014, and
I'm telling you, when we hit 100 subs, I have this feeling we're just gonna boost. Like we're gonna hit
maybe so,
100.
but it's not going to be ridiculous. So
It's not gonna be like a giant.
it'd be awesome if we got 50 subs in one day, but
It's just what if we got like mega popular though and started getting like 10,000 subs a day?
yeah, PewDiePie probably doesn't even get that many.
Have you ever been on his YouTube page? If you refresh it every
I know,
second,
he has a lot,
his subs change. No, like if you go on his page and you just refresh it like every 5 seconds, it will change. Like, watch, I'm
I
gonna
know
do
Fred was like that for a while. I mean, no one even cares about Fred anymore, but...
Fred's dead, and I'm actually happy because he was the worst channel ever. He was not remotely
They gave the rest of a really bad name. Ironically, PewDiePie does the exact same thing, so... Mixed bag, but...
Now he's talking. I'll tell you this.
I think I liked Fred a little bit better purely for the fact that he didn't give those of us that are doing Let's Play channels a bad name. Or PewDiePie does. And whenever someone thinks of a game channel, they always think of PewDiePie and they think that we're all exactly the same, and we're not.
Alright, so I'm gonna see, yes, 28,928,588 subs right now. I'm gonna refresh the page. Oh no, it's, maybe they changed YouTube where it doesn't update that fast anymore. Because before you, like, every time you refreshed it, the subs would just always be changing.
Oh, same speed. Yay. Gotta change the outfit, hold on. Nope.
Indiana Crash, where are you?
There we are. This one too.
Princess Coke.
Let's pick tier 3 car. Everyone's got their tier 3 now but Crunch.
Yeah, we'll live.
Mm-hmm. Then once you get tier 3, you can get tier 4 and 5 pretty easily. They pretty much just split it between give me a crystal or give me some coins. It's not nearly as many. I think it's 500 per, so...
Loading.
8
Loading.
characters, 500 per. That's 4 grand in total.
Yep.
That's barely more than what Crunch alone is asking.
So this will be probably the only race in this part due to the fact that we spent like,
Yeah,
oh
we've
my
already
god, like,
gone up to nearly 17 minutes.
yeah, from just
Just doing all the other random tasks. Okay, I was trying to play the game on the screen that you all will see, and that was a bad idea because it lags.
yeah, I was about to say, isn't it like delayed a bit?
Yeah, it's delayed by about, I'm going to say maybe 3/4 a second, which doesn't sound like that much, but believe me, when you're playing,
Oh, it
it's
is.
that much.
3/4 a second is basically having about, let me think about this, about
Nina!
8. She is never good at driving in this game.
And it's never for a good reason either. She just, it's like, oops, but I feel like I want to turn around now. Okay? Awesome.
Anyways, 3 to 4 seconds delay is basically, if I remember this correctly, it is basically about 800 MS on an online game, or 800 ping.
Essentially. Well,
And
ping goes by microseconds, doesn't it?
yeah, it goes by milliseconds. No, yeah, actually I do think it goes by milliseconds.
It's milli micro, I don't know.
I believe it's milliseconds. I heard it vibrate again.
That sounds good.
Because like, because if you have 100 MS, you're being lagged by 100 milliseconds. Which is that 1 second?
I think 1,000 would be a second.
Yeah, I was thinking 1,000 would be a second. Because I don't almost lag and I play a lot of games at 100 MS.
I play most of my games at over 100 MS, so...
And it's like barely, there's like
I tend to play on East Coast servers
than West Coast.
Yeah.
And I
There
tend to...
usually isn't a lot of West Coast servers.
And the thing is like, I live in Minnesota, so I'm not only am I not near really the East Coast nor the West Coast, I'm also north, which a lot of servers aren't around, so I'm always going to be at like 100 MS basically.
Sometimes there's some New York servers. That's probably the closest you're ever going to get.
Yeah, pretty much.
I saw Nina swerving to the side there for a second. Like, don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Come on, Nina. You redeem yourself. You're you're our last hope to winning. Oh my goodness, you just like wrecked everyone there.
Mm-hmm. That was beautiful. This is beautiful.
Again. You're destroying like 5 people at once.
Mm-hmm.
You're the only. Can you toss Nina off like at the end?
Oh yeah, I will. We're practically there, but I'm gonna have her drive me all the way.
All the way to victory. She's gonna like just screw you over the last second.
Yeah, I knew she was like, I unclashed. I just wanted to toss off that weapon before I did.
Yeah, she was really close to like last second screwing you over.
Technically, we both got first still, so.
Yeah. Well, it's because you're unfortunately working together.
Yeah, not by choice.
Is her AI just like naturally bad or what?
I don't know if it's just hers or if it's everyone's AI.
I haven't seen everyone's be bad though. Hers like
I haven't seen everyone else be that bad.
Yeah,
Crunch is kind of stupid at times, but
he doesn't like swerve into what looks like you're being ganged up on. Jeez. You looking?
Actually, no, I probably shouldn't do that. Back up. Normal speed. Faster.
Yeah, we should go insane.
No.
Gotta be engine just because.
I don't think we've actually had engine yet, so.
So
you're looking for a good rolling thunder character that isn't Von Clutch. Engine is a pretty good one too, because you don't actually have to hit them, you just have to be close. And it still deals a ton of damage.
What's her weapon again? His weapon again?
The rocket launcher.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's 52.
This is a ricocheting one, right?
No, that's Von Clutch's. Von Clutch's is the ricochet.
Nobody
Well,
gets hurt.
What's her name? Pasadena's kind of ricochets too, but.
Oh. Go Power Rangers. No.
Engage.
So,
Acceleration.
we're coming up with another MLP commentary soon.
I'd be willing to do it, but I'm not doing it on my own.
No, I ain't. No, I ain't doing it. It was hard to sit through that movie. It was really hard.
I know, I made a good number of enemies with that video. I don't regret what it was said, though.
I don't know why mine jumped in popularity.
Mine's the least popular of all of ours, but that's probably because I put up Sonic Heroes footage.
Probably. I don't know why mine is so popular. It's got to be the drawing.
Probably. I don't know how Sex Crazies and Ratties versions are, but I think you have them beat.
The thumbnail of mine is just a black picture. And the video
get on
is a picture.
And boom. Okay, so close. One more. There we go.
I custom
the one extra.
I custom thumbnailed
Nobody gets hurt.
my MLP commentary to have the
Dangerous acceleration.
the black screen so I wouldn't spoil the image for anyone who clicked the video. Sex Crazies is if I remember, it actually is like MLP picture.
I think it was.
Which I happily shunned him for. Actually, I'll look right now.
Ratties is just a black screen of text, an even worse love story than Twilight. Back when it was still funny to make insults about Twilight.
It's still good to make insults about Twilight. I mean, there's nothing remotely good about the movie or books. They are bad.
I've never read the book, so I'm not going to talk too much about those.
I barely did, and I'm like, this is bad, and then I gave up.
I watched part of the movie, and it's like, this is... I don't know how much you guys remember, but if you remember, like, back in the day, like, before the movies are being made, they were really popular books. Like, everyone was saying that they're the next Harry Potter, or something like that.
Yeah, it was, the books weren't even good. People were always like, well, the books are good and the movies suck. And I was like, no, the books are bad.
Unsurprisingly, most of the people that were fans were female, but...
Yeah. And they talk about something that you just don't really, should be talking about, which is abortion. That is a thing. That word is a big word. Not something I would exactly talk about in a story about glittering vampires.
Glittering vampires? Do they actually glitter?
No, it's just a joke because in the movie they're like stupidly shiny. And then I don't know their names. I think Jacob, the werewolf dude, he like rips his shirt off in every fucking thing. I don't understand. I just don't understand
judge it too much because I haven't seen or read enough to really have a solid opinion. But when I did see, it wasn't good.
I just don't understand, man. I just don't get it, man. I don't see the
And yet our
appeal.
channel doesn't even have 100 subs.
Dude, we're gonna have like 1 million subs at some point. Just watching. What if we do?
Never
What if
stop.
we do? What?
Well, at least not for a good while.
What if we actually get 1 million billion subs?
We'll talk about that if and when it happens.
If being the keyword.
I'm still not sold that we're gonna get to 1,000, let alone 1 million.
You gotta set your expectations high. It's important.
I wasn't paying attention. How many points do we have now?
When did we record this thing? I'm not paying attention either. I'm trying to look at the My Little Pony thing. July of 2013, so it's barely a year old. Okay, yeah, okay. So Ratty Shine Go. That's how you say it, according to me. His is not a better love story than Twilight, yeah.
That's what I told you.
Sex Crazy is the only one that actually has,
Anything related.
yeah, they're on a car.
Mine is a screenshot of Final Fortress with Team Sonic jumping in front of the camera. I remember that.
Crash.
Wait, we're Coco on this one? Well, I guess it's not terrible, even though their shots have gravity.
Don't judge the princess. Oh yeah, yours is Sonic Heroes.
That's what I said. Final Fortress with Team Sonic in front of it.
And yours has the least amount of views, yeah. And yours
And that's probably why. It's because I have the Sonic Heroes thumbnail.
Yours
is
has a lot
pitch black and you have more. How does that work?
Yeah,
It's
mine is just
literally the exact same video. Well, same sound anyways. I put actual video over it.
Where's my video? I searched up MLP question ranting. Where's it complaining? I think it's complaining.
I think I called mine ranting and you called yours complaining.
No, you called yours MLP complaining from Yogamami.
Oh. Well, fitting name, is it not?
And mine is My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Question Girls Complaining.
So they're both complaining.
It's just my thumbnail is it's just black. It's pitch black.
Keep going.
In the video itself is a very amazing photo. You can see Big. And Froggy's fishing for Big.
That needs to become canon.
And there's a son with a sombrero under the dock, smiling.
So, Big has found his way into Sabia D'Amigo, is what you're saying.
Yes. Now I'm gonna tell you the views and the ratings on every video. Your video has no ratings, so you go
Yeah,
first.
I turned my ratings off almost instantly because it was getting flagged and everything, but I was worried my channel was going to get shut down. I got swarmed by MLP fans.
Really? You did?
Yeah, I deleted most of the comments and everything, but I was seriously worried my channel was going to get shut down.
How did it get shut down? Yeah, we have the right to voice.
Because people were false flagging it.
Oh, that's stupid. Nobody's false flagged my video.
Lucky.
Anyways,
If I remember right, mine started off as most popular, but it didn't stay that way. Clearly.
I uploaded mine last. Too, which is funny.
Yeah.
But yours had 717 views. Ratty's had 1,630 views. Sex Crazy Man has 5,108 views. And mine has a whopping 9,834. Don't know why.
So, how would you react if you heard that they were making an Equestria Girls 2?
We would have to.
Because I would not be surprised if it happens.
We would have to make a rant. It's important.
I wouldn't put it above those writers.
And okay, so here's the ratings. Yours is unavailable, so you don't count.
It was 1 up and 1 down. Actually, no, it was worse than that. But I think it was like 1 up and then it was 4 or 5 down with 2 false flags.
You're never gonna like understand these rating systems. Okay, so Ratty's, who had the second least views at 1,630. he had 5 likes and 16 dislikes. Okay, so he had 5. So he has like a huge dislike bar.
So to be fair, his isn't trying to make it obvious that it's complaining.
Yeah, and then Sex Crazy Man's is 9 likes and 12 dislikes. So the dislikes are barely, or it looks bigger, but it's barely overshadowing. And then mine has 13 likes and 18 dislikes.
The bronies are getting scary. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but they've gotten really aggressive over this last year.
I thought they've been dying. I haven't been paying attention.
No, they've been getting worse. A lot worse. There's definitely
crazy.
some... Oh, my computer shut down again. Great.
You gotta move the mouse.
But it wasn't going to sleep or anything. It just decided to black out.
You need to move your mouse every now and again. It's probably trying to sleep.
I'll get that fixed after we import this part.
Yeah, but it's like... I thought My Little Pony just like died.
It didn't. You really want to know what happened to... I think there was some kind of... It wasn't Equestria Girls, it was something else, but the entire fanbase got split on something. So a lot of them left.
Yay. I mean, no.
But the ones that stayed, they're the radical ones.
Oh, they're the really hard.
They're the crazies.
Ones. They're the really hardcore, crazy ones.
Yeah, they're the brony to the max. They take it as a compliment.
They're the ones that everyone hates.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's another thing I don't understand? This has nothing to do with bronies though, with My Little Pony in general. Why do people call themselves otakus when otaku is a derogatory term?
I don't know. I'm assuming they don't know what the word means.
It's a term that you use to make fun of someone who likes to listen or watch like a lot of Japanese anime and stuff. It's not what you call yourself when you do like a lot of Japanese related stuff. No, that's not what it's like.
I don't know.
It's
I'm not big on Japanese stuff, so I don't see that stuff a lot.
Yeah, but it's a derogatory term. Like, you're supposed to be like, oh man, that guy's such an otaku. That's supposed to be a rude term. It's not supposed to be a nice term. But people say it's...
Well, words change over time. Retarded used to be a good word. Just saying.
Oh, you mean like people would say that's retarded, as in that's stupid. Actually, not really. Retardation is an actual mental disability. Mental retardation.
Yeah. It's supposed to be a polite way of addressing that, but then the idiots get a hold of it and destroy that word too.
Yeah, and it's just like when you're talking about mental retardation, or retarded. It's a mental disorder, like you call it.
I'm trying not to get too passionate about that because my older brother actually is mentally retarded, so I get really passionate about that.
Yeah, it's just, that makes sense too. He's your brother, so and it's like, yeah, it's mental retardation. I mean, I think I still use the word retarded, but not like, I don't mean it in like a hurtful way. I say it
still
like
use the word. I just
moment,
don't
like,
use it in a derogatory way. It's just
yeah, no.
If you are, then yeah, I'm gonna call you that. But
a lot of people use it in a derogatory term now, which sucks.
Annoying.
Yeah, which sucks because you're like being ganged up on. What is this? Wait, are you in the?
Yeah, Midway.
How did you get here?
I was here before. I never went back to Tyrannosaurus Rex. I just used the ticket booth.
Oh, okay. That's why I was asking you to... Why do all these tier 3s not look like something that really fits them? It's just a giant skull car.
Well, I don't think it's supposed to fit the character. I think it's supposed to fit the level.
Huh. Does it change every level then? If so, then...
even though there's only 3 tiers, which doesn't make much sense.
If it does that, then I
Tier 4 is just an upgraded Tier 2, and Tier 5 is just an upgraded Tier 3.
Huh. It's weird. Well, should we end the part here? Because we've been going on for... How long is this?
It's not even a car up, it's just the weapon.
Yeah, remember that they said you can unlock your tier 2 car or weapons now.
I wasn't really paying attention to that. But thank you all for watching, and next time we will do something different. Take care. Bye.
We will win video games. We will win video games.